A redaction filter for card numbers. Hide everything right after the words card ending. Feed it card ending 9142, it comes back XXXX. Feed the exact same card logged as backup card 9142 and it ships straight through, untouched. The regex never broke, it never even fired. A Lookbehind only checks for the exact text you literally wrote just before it. Change the sentence and the protection was never there at all. Anchors read a sign without stepping. Today, the runner learns to peek, a head around a corner or back over a shoulder, still without moving a single step. And you will see exactly what that peek proves and what it never does. Same runner, same corridor. Now they can glance forward, around the corner, checking what is there without walking into it. If it is not what they are looking for, they do not step. The glance changes nothing about where they stand. And they can glance back, over a shoulder, checking what already happened just before this exact spot. Either way, the glance only proves what is written on the sign right there. Nothing wider, nothing more. Formal names. A forward glance that must match is a lookahead. Open paren, question mark, equals. A forward glance that must not match is a negative lookahead. Question mark, bang. Glancing backward that must match is a lookbehind. Question mark, less than, equals. Backward that must not match is a negative lookahead. All four are zero width, exactly like caret, dollar and \b, and none of them capture a thing. Let us make does not consume visible. Replace the digits in 100px, but only if px follows. You get npx. The digits are gone. The px the lookahead checked for is still sitting right there, untouched. The lookahead never became part of the match. It only confirmed px was next. That is the whole rule. A lookahead tests. It does not extend what got matched and it never gets replaced, deleted or moved. Lookbehind runs the same test backward. Pull the number after a $sign, without the $sign ever showing up in the result. Now notice, the digits in front of px are not a fixed length. 1, 10, 100 all pass. JavaScript's Lookbehind allows that, a variable length check. Python's classic RE module refuses the identical pattern. It demands a fixed width and throws at compile time. One more flavor difference, full list in episode 8. Your turn. Match every run of digits that is not followed by px across 100px, 200em. Pause. What comes back? Not 100 and 200. You get 10 and 200. The digit matcher is greedy, but it will happily shrink. 100 fails the check, so it backs off to 10. And 0px does not start with px right there, so that passes. A lookahead does not lock the match in place. It only has to be true at whatever length the engine lands on. Which explains the cold open. The lookbehind only fires on the exact words card ending, nothing else. Backup card was a different sentence, so the check never ran. Not failed, never ran. Widen it, alternate every phrasing you actually know about. Now both logged forms get caught. But watch a third phrasing, front card. It still leaks, because it still is not in the list. A lookbehind only ever proves the exact text you wrote was there. It cannot prove anything you never enumerated. Boss level. The regex behind every comma-formatted number you have seen. \B. A lookahead for groups of 3 digits, with a negative lookahead so it stops at the very end. Pause. What does 100123456 become? 1,234,567. \B fires between digits, never at either edge. The lookahead keeps asking, is what is left a clean multiple of 3 with nothing after? Yes, drop a comma right there and step past untouched. Your field guide. You assumed a lookahead eats or captures its text. It only checks. The match never grows to include it. You assumed lookbehind has to be a fixed length. Engine dependent. JavaScript allows variable width. Python's read does not. You assumed lookaround was a fancy capture group. It is an assertion. It captures nothing on its own. And you assumed one matching case means similar text is covered too. It only ever proves the exact text you wrote. Peek forward and backward without consuming a character and without capturing anything on their own. They prove exactly the text you wrote is there, nothing wider. Enumerate what you actually expect, or a different phrasing walks right past it. Next Sunday, the character class you have trusted since your very first regex. \d is not always 0 to 9. Subscribe so it finds you.